Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Leo, we're going to take a little bit of a peek into the coming month for you for October 2022. I'm going to look at 3 particular areas. The first one is career, projects, and money. It's like actually just one, but there's 3 things mentioned in that. The second one is personal relationships. And the third one is your area of growth. And we're going to cover these using a number of different types of cards. I've got 3 different oracle decks and 2 tarot decks. We're going to use the Crystal Intentions Oracle deck, the Return of Spirit Oracle deck, and the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck. And I do have the, on the outside looking in, the, oh, that big fly. How'd that big fly get in the house? Do have the, what is it called? Tarot of Positive Clarity. That's it. And the teeny tiny Everyday Witch deck. So let's get started. We're going to start in the order that I just showed you the cards. I hope that wasn't too loud. Sometimes I think I should get like a leather pad put on here. Maybe it would sound nicer. I do like the wood. Well, wood and leather are nice. Now I'm just babbling. I'm babbling. All right, Leo. Career, projects, and money for you. Personal relationships and your area of growth in October 2022. What do you have here? So for career, projects, and money, Tiger Iron. I am grateful for other people's good fortune. It brings me joy to see others experiencing happiness. This has become the theme card. It was another one at first, but I swear this one has come out in like every reading now. But the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure it's come out almost every single time for other signs in personal relationships. Where for you, this is coming out career, projects, and money. Again, it is the feeling like something good is going to happen for somebody that you know. And it could have something to do with their career, a project that they've been working on or trying to get going. Maybe they're getting some money that they've needed to get. But, you know, the thing with this is not, there aren't any feelings of animosity or jealousy that come with this card. It's just like you feel really good about this. So I do want to say for you, as I've said for the other signs that have had this card, that it's someone that you care about in some degree, some level here, or you think that this is deserving for this person and you're really happy to see it happening. At the back, it says, feel safe and protected. Improve self-esteem and confidence, dissipate jealousy, extend blessings and goodwill to others, increase philanthropic actions, you know, philanthropy and all that shit. Oh, what's going on? No, it's not lunchtime. Oh, it's a good call. As soon as I said that, she walked away so fast. She interrupted my Cancer reading yesterday, but she came with me in a different, that was my little dog Lily. You probably didn't see her. She's been on the ground there. She came to the Cancer reading like her eyes were big and her ears were down, like something was wrong. She just stormed up the stairs here, huffing and puffing, like tail wagging, like she thinks it's time for lunch. As soon as I said it wasn't, she walked away. That's funny. So she's not grateful for me doing something else. But there's many cards to pull out here, Leo. Yeah, Leos are like, oh, this is great. You're doing a reading for us and you're already talking about good things for other people. So, looked over. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm going to pull it off. Personal relationships. Peacock Copper. I confidently show my true colors to others. I am fabulous. Oh, I love it. That I like, Leo. Improve optimistic outlook on life. Increase happiness. Feel confident and comfortable. Embrace ability to be in the spotlight. Oh, you know, it does feel like maybe whatever is going on for somebody close to you, something good is happening for them. It helps you, you know, like it kind of makes you feel like, oh, yeah, I can do this too, or I can do something for myself too, or I am great. I'm pretty good. You're going to be, so in your personal relationships, people could just be really seeing you and not projecting anything on you in October, you know, just being kind of genuine. And so you're not feeling, I don't know why I'm saying that. Like, I guess it's almost as if you have the ability to stand on your own here and be confident about it. You're fabulous, Leo. What is your area of growth? Ruby. Vital life force flows vibrantly through me. I am grateful for my energetic passion for life. Improve physical strength and vitality. Increase endurance and passion. Activate productivity and self-motivation. Increase enthusiasm and overall feelings of well-being. I think somebody's rubbing off on you. And I'm only saying that because this happened first. So I'm kind of feeling too like maybe this good fortune brings you into it as well. Like it's having an effect here. October is definitely, you might feel inspired. You're feeling pretty confident about yourself and you're showing up that way in your personal relationships. If it's not like really big, flamboyant, proud, beautiful Leo, in all your fullness, it might just be a level up from where you've been and how you've been feeling. And your life force is starting to flow. You're starting to feel more vibrant. There's something here that I feel like is kind of triggering your passion and your energy for life. At the bottom, black obsidian. I pay attention to what is going on around and within me. I am attentive. I always think of black obsidian as protecting yourself. Release negative thoughts. Maintain attention on the present moment. Increase situational awareness. Improve responsible thoughts and actions. Makes sense. Okay, because this is really like you and a friend or you and a colleague or something. Luck is playing on your side. You're looking good. You're feeling good. You're feeling energized. Just with that black obsidian, it's almost like a little bit of, be aware of anyone maybe feeling jealous or trying to poop on your parade. Protect yourself. Don't invest any energy in anything that might even be designed to kind of pull you in and pull you down to somebody else's level. Let's see where the Return of Spirit goes. So this reading is designed the way it. I have to say though, I didn't design it. It just happened this way. It does start off as very optimistic, because then we hit the tarot later, right? The tarot is always, truthful. I mean, I could just sit here with oracle cards all day, all the time, and just tell you everything is great. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be wonderful all the time. There'll never be a problem for you. I think a lot of people like going to those readings. I guess it's a bit of escapism, maybe. All right, career projects and money. Tiger Iron. Manifest. Somebody might be taking you on a ride here. I mean like a good ride. I am grateful for other people's good fortune. It brings me joy to see others experiencing happiness. I want to say too, the other thing is with this manifest coming in is that you might just be finding inspiration in places you haven't before. Like you might be seeing things that other people are doing and realizing, you know what? I'm capable of doing that too. I've got it in me. And you're manifesting, I feel like, things that would bring you joy to do with career and projects. You might even be seeing someone else's good fortune and you're grateful for it because it's giving you some indication of something that you might want to do for yourself. Like let's say you run into an old friend, because we're talking about career and projects and money. You run into an old friend and you haven't spoken to them in a few years. Last time you met them, they were, they were working at Burger King or Harvey's or something. And you're like, oh, I just opened up a bakery. You know how I love to bake. So I opened up a little specialty bakery. It's a tiny little shop. There's nowhere to sit and eat. I had to keep everything pretty, my overhead pretty low. And it's doing really good. I love it. I love going in every day. And it's almost like you thinking, gosh, I've always wanted to do something like that. Maybe not baking, but it's like you're seeing something here. Something's inspiring you. Yeah, something's inspiring you. And I feel like somebody's good fortune or people's good fortune, it's bringing like a sense of inspiration. And it might even also be showing you how much like with bringing you joy, experiencing happiness. It's really kind of showing you how important those feelings can be when choosing a path for yourself. Like that this has meaning. And the fact that it has so much meaning and it was created, or I want to say the bakery, the person didn't like, you know what, I'm going to show Burger King how to make good buns. That's why I'm doing this. I probably won't going to be that successful. But I love baking. I want to do something that I love. But I'm going to start off small. I'm not going to have big expectations. I hope people come in and love it too. And that, create something because there's love put into it. There's something about that with giving you the ability to manifest in October. Personal relationships. Peacock copper. Gifted. Ooh. I don't know, you're going to look a bit like the gifted child in October. You might be gifted with an opportunity that's coming in now. You might be gifted with some sort of opportunity. And you rise to the occasion. Don't know what that is yet. We'll have to pull out more cards, but I feel like there's some type of like gifted an opportunity, and you confidently show your true colors to others. You're fabulous. And that's just me. It feels like you rise to the occasion, whatever this is so it could be personal relationships. It could be meeting somebody new. It could be an opportunity that comes through with someone you already know. Your area of growth is Ruby, your vital life force, right? Assistance. All right. I feel like you might actually struggle. You might have some ups and downs in October with your energy. Hi, honey. Yeah, we'll have lunch later. You might kind of flow up and down a bit here energetically. And I think on any low days, you will at least get the energy that you need to do what you got to do. Like with this assistance card, it just kind of feels like either the right people will kind of appear for you that day. If you're waking up and you're thinking, oh my God, I just didn't sleep well and I have a lot of energy and I've got like 3 meetings today. All meetings just magically get canceled or postponed by the people you were supposed to meet with. Like it just takes a burden off of you. But as an area of growth too, like I feel like you start to recognize the things that either kind of zap your energy or things that kind of give you that feeling of energy. And it might even be coming from here, like really realizing how important it is to love the things that you're doing. Simplicity. Right. Simplicity and right. Maybe even writing something very simple here, obviously, right? It could be organizing. I'm feeling like that too, like creating a list, get things done list, a project list, like managing your time, but keeping it really simple. Wisdom of the House of Night. Wisdom of the House of Night. Career, projects, money, personal relationships, and Leo's area of growth. Ooh, strength. Yeah, there's something that's really ideal here for you. But I feel like in your career projects or manifesting money, or it's but it's like like there's some sort of outside inspiration here for you. Some sort of outside inspiration. I'm really excited to pull the tarot out to see how this comes through. Because I'm mostly like, after that Tire Iron card, I feel like I'm mostly really just hearing like you, which is good because it's your reading. You might have even had like a lot of ideas about different projects or work that you would like to do, or ways that you would like to manage, manifest money. There's almost something occurs, or either it's sort of something serendipitous, like meeting that friend from years ago and finding something out, and it's just like, oh man, that's perfect. And it ends up being like really the strongest thing for you. You might even, in your career and projects and money, you might even realize that you need to persevere a little bit here, but it's worth it in the end for something that you can start creating here. Now, your personal relationships, you're gifted. You're gifted in that too. So I feel like you're just shining. And it's like if you go to some sort of a group setting, I don't know if you're the center of attention even. I'm seeing almost like people gravitating towards you. Just gravitating towards you. You're so freaking fabulous. So what do you have here? High Priestess of Spirit. Woo, jeez. Okay. Oh, wow. Of Spirit. That's interesting. You're really on the mark with your intuition in relationships, because there's a High Priestess of water, earth, fire, and air, I believe. I think the Spirit is a combination. Yeah, because they're all appearing up in here. The combination of all those elements. So I want to say you kind of are gifted in October to be at the right place at the right time. You read people's emotions really well. You understand quite accurately what people are saying, even, reading between the lines, the things that are unsaid, and you kind of get the message there. You recognize opportunities. Like, this is really high energy here. And it shows, like it really shows. I just feel like you have the capacity in October with these cards to create almost any relationship that you would like to create. I mean, that is your month for some reason. Your area of growth, right? The ruby, vitality, and assistance. Understanding. Yes, I said that. It's like you start to understand the things in your life that sap your energy, and the things in your life that actually feed you energy. And there might even be habits and things that you do and incorporate in your day-to-day life that do this to you, that either kind of increase your, like how you feel and how your energy is used throughout the day, or depletes it. Do you really learn from this? You really recognize, like yourself as an energetic being. Forbidden, message, deceit, focus. We're just going to do 2. Well, it could be deceit. I won't discount it, but I'm trying to stick to 2 if there's a lot in the underline. Well, maybe we shouldn't, because I don't know. I'm telling, yeah, not 2. Okay. Forbidden message. A forbidden message about deceit. Focus on that. It's kind of some. Oh, isn't that funny? You had right simplicity. And the black obsidian, that could be protecting you from deceit. Okay, if you're involved with any kind of messaging, texting, emails, letters, anything in writing, keep it simple. And I want to say, the focus should be like understanding what the truth is here. And I don't really know what avenue of your life this could be in. But with forbidden, it could be something some information that's been kept from you. God, I really want to clarify that little pile. That's one of the more interesting underlines, Leo. The fact that you have write and message about something forbidden. Approach it simple, like don't. Let's go to the tarot. Because you would think too, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be about personal relationships, any sort of messaging, right? It could have something to do with career or projects, because you are shining in your personal relationships. Tiger iron. You're grateful for other people's good fortune. Look at this, a fool. I don't know. I do feel like someone around you is getting a fresh start. Someone around you is getting a fresh start, a new beginning. And this almost like fuels you. It just feels like, ah, yeah, it's awesome. Manifest. High priestess. Whoa, yeah. You are like a real, I want to say, yeah, high priest. We got high priestess twice, right? You're a real high priestess energy. You are tapping into kind of Akashic record information. Something's really inspiring you here in October. And I do see you here really working with the universe. Creating magic. Believing in magic. Seeing the positive and no, I want positive or negative. Even, I mean, a negative experience often has beneficial lessons in it. So seeing the positive and negative and things going on around you and how you can utilize that to best help you create something that you would like to see for yourself down the road. Strength. The Page of Swords. There's that feeling, I mean, it is kind of starting from the beginning, like something that you need to persevere too, even with the strength. Like that's your card in the tarot, which is funny too that you have that. And the Page of Swords, so this person is kind of experimenting and they're learning. They're learning by observation. Learning by observation here. So you might get more information. Like, okay, let's say there's somebody that, like your friend who's started a little cafe or bakery, and you say, oh, can we get together one night? You know, once you've closed the bakery, and you just sit, and I just want to ask you some questions about what inspired you, or how you go about your day, like what is your procedure, and don't do that. This is like literally the strength here is like, you know what? I'd really love to see how you do things. I don't want to get in your way. Would it be okay if I hung out with you for the day, but I'll help you? Like anything that you need, like, you know what I mean? Like now you're involved in this and you're observing it, and you're going to learn so much more by doing that than if you sit down with someone and you ask them questions. And it makes sense too, right? Because there's a lot of questions that you may not think to ask. So you would never know. But if you show up somewhere, you're doing something like that, the deliveries come, but you never would have thought about asking about the deliveries. And is that flexible when they deliver stuff? I don't know. This whole bakery thing, it's probably not your scenario, but that's just like what I'm saying. There are so many nuances behind like that, how that became successful. Whereas sitting down with someone and asking them questions, it's interesting, right? Message forbidden. Anyways, I can go back to that. That is so interesting. But yeah, I really see that for you, that there's something here. Get your hands a little bit dirty, or if you don't want to get your hands covered in flour, just stand back, but don't get in their way, right? Don't get in their way. Just like you're really going to learn by observing. That is a strong skill for you. Personal relationships. The peacock copper. Oh, damn. You look friggin' fine, man. Like, look at the sun card even. Okay, I see you, Leo, whether you have a lot of hair or not. I see you. If you're bald, I see your scalp just kind of glistening in the sunlight. It's like you walk somewhere, you walk into a room, you walk into a park, and your hair is waving in the wind, and you look great. You look fresh. You look like, I don't know. You look like you could, I swear to goodness, any relationship here is yours for the taking. Just say that with this kind of energy. You are like otherworldly. You're like a walking goddess. Everyone out there who is not a Leo, you just be careful around Leos in October, because they were like, I would almost call this even seductive, and it doesn't have to be sexually seductive. It's just, God, it's yeah, like magnetizing people. I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Maybe it's a new shampoo or gifted. Oh my goodness. King of Cups. Boy, your emotions are deep. See, that's the other thing here. That's what I like about this. I mean, it showed up here with the High Priestess of Spirit, that there's a serious depth to how you're being seen, how you're approaching relationships. And that's not missed. That is not missed. Like, it's all seen here. You have really steady, mature feelings throughout the month of October in terms of your personal relationships with people. This is really, I want to say you are the steady in October, you know, with Gifted and the King of Cups. And the King of Cups too is also a very intuitive energy whenever we talk about cups. And then underneath that, you have the High Priestess of Spirit, which has encompassed all these little faces in here, all represent the 4 elemental signs in the tarot: water, fire, earth, and air. And so this is it. This is the combination of that. High Priestess of Spirit. The 8 of Wands. You can't fail in October with personal relationships. You know exactly what to say, when to say it. You know exactly when is the right time to move forward or not move forward. You're just, I don't know. You might even be a walking pheromone. I don't know what you are in October, Leo. But in terms of your personal relationships, you can't go wrong. I mean, that's what I see here. You know, don't get cocky. Don't get cocky, kid. But you're on the money, man. So your area of growth, the ruby, vital life force flows through you. Jesus, look at you, the Queen of Pentacles with the cornucopia. That's, I always call her the Queen of Holy Shit. It's just like, whoa. Abundance. Oh, what is going on with y'all? It's just great, amazing energy. You're growing. And boy, you know, if people thought you grew last week, well, wait till they see you next week. Your life force just gets stronger and stronger in October. Well, you're just like knocking it out of the park with this, Leo. Assistance. The Knight of Swords. Whoa, let's go. Your area of growth. That's interesting. There's always a double message with that one, because that dude is just so harsh. Okay, maybe you are a fire sign. And even though this is air, like fire signs can definitely be this. They can be a little bit like fast with their words. They can, both fire and air can do that, but we're talking about fire right now. There's 2 things that I see here. A, that you are going to be more mindful of what you say and when you say it. And it really plays out to your benefit. And then the other thing is, you might be getting some assistance with someone who's a bit of an asshole. Like, because he's just berating this person. It's just, Like really, I mean, the person's already feeling bad or shamed about something. And you know, that's not really the time to do that. I mean, the person's already, this person doesn't need to stand over them like that. It's not benefiting whatever the lesson was meant to be or whatever needed to be said. It's only benefiting the ego of the person driving these words at this point. So you might get assistance with that. Or you might even be an assistant, because this is your area of growth. You might find the right words to help motivate other people as well. Understanding. Wow, the Hierophant. Well, with that, it feels a little bit like really, truly finding a calling for yourself and understanding. Like this is, and I don't want to say that, I mean, maybe for some of you, but I mean, over here, it looks more like you're starting something more at an idea or a feeling level. And that's kind of the process of growing with it. And then, but your area of growth, I think, is understanding more and more what you're meant to make in this world and how you're meant to make it. But I think that is created or starts to get created on the building blocks of really understanding who you are. And if who you are is as genuine and you're knowing that and expressing it in your as it is, as how it's being shown in your personal relationships, then you know, I know who I am. So I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm meant to do. I know what my bigger picture is here. Oh, wow. We ended with that again. The 5 of Pentacles on the bottom. So it could be like you're right now, right? This is October. And I don't even know, like some of this stuff could go towards the end of October, you know, like however long it takes the energy to do that. Some of you might feel like right now, I'm not included. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't have the money to do what it is that I would like to do right now. Just a minute, because I haven't done this for anyone else, Leo. It's not that I like you more. I like everybody the same. But I really like these cards. These are intriguing. Forbidden message, deceit, focus. Yeah, we need to, before we clarify, forbidden, oh, wait a second, then I have forbidden strength. Message, High Priestess of Spirit. Deceit, understanding, focus. Wasn't that interesting? Forbidden strength. I really feel like you're stronger than what anyone thought here in something. And to have messages, isn't it funny the way I plopped these cards down and they've all connected to what came out? And then the message in the High Priestess of Spirit. You know something. Boy, do you know something. You get an intuitive hit. Something comes in really clear for you. And if you miss it the first time, you get it the second, third, fourth. And I'm only saying that because if there's some sort of message that it could come from someone, and it could be a psychic message, it could come in through a dream. If you misinterpret it in a dream, this message is appearing like in front of you somehow. I'm literally seeing someone like waiting at the dentist's office or the bank. I'm just thinking of somewhere where there's a TV and there's something on there that you can't really control what's on the screen. And all of a sudden, like, I don't know, it could be like the name of the person who is sending you this message, like goes across the screen. It's like crazy weird. There's something here. The way these cards have fallen out. I'm just, okay, understanding. I don't know if somebody has deceived you in the past. And focus on understanding this. So, here we go. The way that evolved. I don't know why I did a little dance. I think because I'm in Leo energy, this is great. The Seven of Swords, forbidden. Whoa. It certainly is forbidden. It's been stolen. Something's been stolen from you. Something to do with a path. Something has been stolen from you that has possibly been affecting your strength. But, you know, to have the Seven of Swords and the deceit. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Message. The Ten of Pentacles. Deceit. The Eight of Cups. Focus. The Nine of Wands. I'm going to go Strength. Six of Wands. High Priestess of Spirit. Knight of Cups. Look at how he's meditating and he's covered in runes. Understanding. The King of Swords. This reading is flowing, man. I'm tapped into this energy that you're going to have in October. And like, I've never done a reading like this and the whole thing is flowing. It's just like, let it to go. Like, let Spirit take the reins and let's go. Then you have the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, something is forbidden. It has been stolen. It has been hidden. Oh, wait a second. No. There is something that you in your life have understood to be forbidden to you. But this was the deceit. Something in your life that you understood to be forbidden to you. It could be a path of some sort. This is your true strength. This is your victory. And this is not just something that you would be really happy. Like everyone around you would be like, this is awesome. This is just the best thing. And then the message in the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, that could literally just be a message from work. It could be a message about a home. It could be a message about some sort of ancestry here. It could even be ancestors messaging you. I really feel like October is the kind of month where, this is how I explain this kind of energy. When like really crazy magical things happen around you, at the time that they're happening, they don't seem like so profound because you're in it. And I think that's the best way. How are there two flies up here now? I think that's the best way to really move through a magical moment. Like it's almost unbelievable. Because if while you're in that moment, you're stepping outside of it and going, how is this happening? This is not possible. It won't move. It won't flow like this is. Like, right? I'm just doing it and it's flowing. Whereas like, let's say a week later, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, you look back on that moment and you see how crazy magical it was. And you think like, how was I not freaking out when that was happening? Because that was just so crazy. That was so surreal. It's like the first time, not the first, well it is, yeah, it was the first and only time I saw a spaceship. And I saw it with two other close girlfriends of mine. So they witnessed it too. All three of us witnessed it. And it actually, I thought it was really interesting at the time and I was curious about it. But it wasn't until I think like 2 or 3 years later that I started thinking about it and I thought, what the fuck, that was nuts. Like it was nuts what happened and what we saw. How did I not go, wow, that was crazy. Like, it's like, that's what I feel like October is going to be like for you. In October, you may not see it like this. You might see points in October that are like, wow, that's crazy. Who does that ever happen to? But later on, you'll look back on it. That is insane. That is so insane. How was I not going, what in October? All right. High Priestess of Spirit, and you have the Knight of Cups. Let me tell you, with this Knight of Cups, this King of Cups, your heart is just flowing. It's like pumping. I really feel like water is the element. So emotional intuition here. Go with your feelings. Your feelings are so on point in October in your personal relationships. It really, really is. Now, the deceit with the 8 of Cups. I mean, that is something that you were distanced from. That is something that maybe feels like a complete emotional disconnect, or something that was from the past. Because this deceit and the 7 of Swords and forbidden, that combination right there feels to me like somehow, in some way, a lie was told to you or expressed to you or shown to you about something being forbidden or it being permissible for you. You know, like there's, and maybe the only way to see this is through this intuition. Understanding in the King of Swords, like talk about understanding. It's clear, it's factual. There's no bias, I want to say, with that. There's no biased energy. There's no deceit. Now focus on the 9 of Wands. Okay, this is your vitality. So for your area of growth here is to really, really think about what drains your energy and what feeds your energy. Because it looks like maybe you've been through a really difficult time up to October, at some point in October with the 9 of Wands. You've had a lot that you've had to defend in your life. You've had a lot that you've had to stand up for in your life. You've had a lot of small battles that just over and over and over again. And the 9 of Wands is someone who's usually pretty exhausted. This person is covered in wounds. They've got all these scratches on their arm, their leg, their pants are ripped, and their leg is bleeding. You know, like but also this person to me, it's funny, right? Because it's the only 9 of Wands card that I can think of in any of my decks where the person doesn't look exhausted. And I mean, we're talking about that in your area of growth. So focus on this, because if your energy levels are starting to go up, they're going to keep going up as long as you continue to be aware of what feeds your energy and what depletes it. I feel like that's all I got to say. I don't even use a teeny tiny. Yeah. I'm going to go do the extended, Leo. In the extended, I'm going to look at the most unexpected changes for you in October of 2022. Wow. Thank you so much, Leo. You're fabulous, darlings. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.